strong and courageous. Do not be terrified. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. That really was Nick's favorite verse. It wasn't the one that we gave to him. If you would have asked him, that's what he would have said. Nick was not afraid of large crowds, but he certainly never really liked being the center of attention. I'm sure he is thrilled about everyone who is here today. We are thrilled that so many have come to share. I remember back a few months ago at the end of Nischan Day, when this community was so wonderful and reached out to him in a special way. There were a bunch of people over here. They were taking pictures. They were giving him hugs. And our good friend Brett Wells came up to Nick and said something, and Nick said to him, "Just keep talking." And Brett said, "Okay." And Nick said, "What's the quickest way out of here?" And Brett said, "Right over here." So they walked right over here to that door, and Nick said, "Just keep talking, just keep walking." And Brett said, "Are we planning an escape?" And Nick said, "Exactly." He loved you all. Nick also loved football. His favorite event of the year other than a Titans game was the NFL Draft. Nick knew every name and could tell me something about every player drafted in the first 2 rounds. And when he had to lay still for so many MRIs, he would pass the time by going through the alphabet in his mind and listing a player whose name began with each letter. His favorite team, the Titans, lost the Super Bowl when one of their receivers caught a pass on the very last play of the game, but was tackled 1 yard short of the end zone. The only time I ever recall Nick saying he was afraid was when we were sharing after a JFL football game that he played in when he was in 5th grade. He was a tight end. And during that game, he ran a 25-yard post pattern, caught the ball at the 3-yard line, and was able to score a touchdown as he was being tackled. Nick told me afterwards that first he was afraid that he would drop the ball. And then he was afraid that he would get tackled before he reached the end zone. He was so relieved when he opened his eyes and he saw the referee signal, touchdown. Nick also loved music. Not to sing in front of crowds, just to sing along with the radio, to sing along with the CD. And during our many trips to Columbus, Nick controlled the radio and the CDs. He loved the oldies, believe it or not. He loved Lionel Richie and Chicago and Air Supply. When Tammy came to church this past Sunday, she came on her favorite station, K-Love. When she got back in the van to go home, the station was on Nick's favorite station, 97.1. And the song that was playing was a Chicago song. I'm feeling stronger every day. You know I'm all right now. Nick knew his favorite songs, every word of them. And when he was 7 and 8, 2 of his favorite songs were I'm Not Cool and 99 Red Balloons. He would listen to them over and over and over again. I remember one trip home from Columbus, he had repeat on the CD player, and he sang I'm Not Cool for over an hour straight. The song was perfect for Nick. Nick was never one who felt the pressure to fit in with the crowd. One of his favorite gifts was this pink flower pillow. He received it when he was in the hospital after his very first surgery. It's been his pillow ever since. The hat he's wearing is the same hat that you see in so many pictures. It's a simple hat, but it was his favorite. And he's wearing his favorite style of pants, jammy pants. You know, we love the people at WSAZ, and we appreciate so much the stories that they have done on Nick through the years. But when I saw their headline on the website Sunday, local teen loses his battle with cancer, I knew they had gotten it wrong. Nick did not lose his battle with cancer. Satan lost his battle with Nick. Not even cancer could cause Nick to lose his strength or courage. Nick may have hated needles, but he never hated God. Nick caught the tough pass that life threw to him, And he did not get tackled before he reached the end zone. And I can't wait to join him in the touchdown celebration.